What does it mean to say that God is our Heavenly Father? When was the last time you were overwhelmed by the majestic and awesome nature of God? For me, I'm consistently in awe of God whenever I consider the created world around me. One of my favorite passages in the Psalms is this one. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have set in place. What is mankind that you are mindful of them? Human beings that you care for them. I love the ocean. I love images from nature, but for me, almost nothing compares with the images coming from the Hubble Space Telescope. I have a TV in my office that I use as a teleprompter whenever I'm recording a video, and sometimes when I'm working, I turn on the screen to a 3-hour-long YouTube video I found that some guy made. It's just a slideshow of those Hubble images. The idea that God put such beauty out there in the universe is astonishing to me by itself, but there's another thought that impacts me even more. It's a thought that I never even understood until just about a couple years ago. You see, you can only see these beautiful things from light years away. Here's a quick example. From our perspective, the Andromeda Galaxy looks like this. Because it's so far away, we can look at the entire thing all at once. Because it's so far away, all the stars look close together, and all those billion points of light combine with barely glowing gases on a massive scale to build an incredible image for us. But here's the thing that's so insane. We live inside a galaxy that's almost exactly the same size and structure as Andromeda, and from inside the Milky Way, this is what things look like to us. Interesting, huh? I mean, don't get me wrong, the Milky Way is beautiful, but inside it, we can't even come close to appreciating its real beauty. All these amazing images of God's beautiful creation can only be seen from a vast distance. Get close, and they transform into a seemingly random, apparently meaningless hodgepodge of specks of light. Perhaps your vision these days is clouded by a seemingly random, apparently meaningless hodgepodge of things that from the inside make you wonder if there's any order to this universe at all. But step back a bit. Get a bigger perspective. Remember that God is your Heavenly Father. Remember that this is what things look like from about 1,300 light years away. And remember that this is what things look like from about 2.5 million light years away. And this is what things look like from 70 million light years away. God had all this in mind when He made the universe. But the God who did all this, the God who sees all this beauty, the God who has the perfect perspective for all things, is the same God who invites you and me to call Him Heavenly Father. No wonder we say, "Hallowed be your name."